This video is part 2 of the Wii Sports 3-part bowling bowl series. Part 3 will be coming out tomorrow of this video's release, but let's get on with the video. We start with round number 1. So group 1 is Homer Simpson, Chicken Little, Donald Trump, and Archie. The rules are the winner will go through to the final, and the best second place will also go through. So we start with Homer Simpson. And he got a spare. It's time for Chicken Little now. How will Chicken Little compete here? 8 pins, not bad. He's now going to bowl for that spare, and he gets a spare as well. Both pairs start on 10. How will Donald Trump deal with this? Okay, he gets a strike. He's also on 10. Come on, Archie, this is your chance to beat some famous people. He's currently on 10 points. Oh, everyone's on 10 points. You don't want to be the only one who's not on 10 points. Okay, everyone's on 10 points after round 1. Homer Simpson now bowling. This is where we start seeing some separation. And 9 pins. He is on 19. He is leading now. Can he make it 20? No, 29. I know my bowling scores. I know how it works. I just keep forgetting to count it. Oh, great. Oh, counting the previous spares. Chicken Little 9. He's tying with... Oh, he misses! Chicken Little misses there. That was an easy pickup. He is only on 28 with no chance of bonus points in that spare. Donald Trump just gets a strike double. He is now shooting ahead. He is currently on 30 points. Archie there, 9 pins with that great bowl. Now, can he pick up the one? Oh, we have a slow bowl. Doobie doobie doo 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 doo. And he gets it. Spare. We all knew he was going to get it, though it looked a bit nerve-wracking at one point. Homer Simpson here, he's had 2 spares. And he gets the same result again. 9 pins. Can he get the spare? Oh, it's another slow one. This one looks like it's going to go wide, though. And it's in the gutter. 0 points there. We don't need to see that replay. That was already slow enough. Chicken Little here. 9 pins. Nearly a split. But this is his chance to come back. Donald Trump, though, looks like he is firmly in the lead. With 2 strikes so far. Oh, and it ends with 8 there. His first bowl, though, 28 points. And he picks up the spare. He is on a very solid run here to the final. It looks like no one will come and overtake him. It's now likely going to be a case of who could get the highest score. Archie, though, has picked up 3 spares. So there is still a chance for him to catch the almighty Trump. Oh, great strike by Homer Simpson. Clearly, Homer Simpson and Archie haven't given up yet. Chicken Little, though, is definitely the furthest behind. He needs a good score, and he gets a strike. Mind you, these are the bowlers who got through round 1, so expect quality here. Donald Trump's coming from the bowl. He is currently the front runner, and 7 pins. Not the best, but they're easy to pick up for a spare, and he gets the spare. Donald Trump is still holding a solid lead, but if everyone keeps bowling strikes, which Archie didn't, because he keeps getting spares... Oh, that's wide. He's not going to get the spare there. 9 pins. Commentator's curse has struck him down. He is now quite far behind Donald Trump. Donald Trump has a comfortable lead, but Homer Simpson, again, as I was about to say, has a chance, but then he gets the split. This looks promising. No, it's 2. He needs to hit one of those pins at such an angle it bounces into the other, which he couldn't do. Chicken Little, 9 pins. Nearly a scary split there. Splits can be the end of a frame or an end of a run. You do not want that. Great spare, though, by Chicken Little. He picks up some points. Donald Trump, the front runner, 9 pins there. A solid bowl. That will definitely help his previous spare. And then he picks up another spare. What will happen now for Archie? Archie needs to do something good here. Donald Trump is just looking there. I think he's... Oh! Archie gets a strike. He has saved himself. Can Homer Simpson come back? 9 pins. He is coming back into this. He is not out yet after that split. But Donald Trump has just got such a good lead, I don't think anyone's going to overtake him. Look at frame number 4. 84, 66, 64, and I think another 64. You saved yourself from another split there, Chicken Little. He really did there, and now he picks up a spare. Chicken Little, solid score, but Donald Trump is really... He's going to be kicking himself there. He'll be like, how did I not get that strike? Well, he picks up a spare. He is really holding on here. He is 16 points ahead of Chicken Little. And Archie is really needing to get a spare here, and he just gets it. He is holding on. 84, 87, 75, 103. Homer Simpson is currently behind. 9 pins, not bad. That spare will definitely help, but everyone got spares last go, so a spare 9 is not good enough at the moment for him, especially since he's at the back. Remember, only the winner is guaranteed a spot through to the final, and second place has to hope they are better than the other second place. Great spare there for Chicken Little. As someone who's second, that's good enough for him at the moment, but Donald Trump's strike. Donald Trump is pulling ahead again. He is now 18 points ahead of Chicken Little. Can Archie do anything here? 9 pins. He is 18 points ahead of Chicken Little, 20 points ahead of Archie. Can Archie do anything here to try and take the second spot off Chicken Little? It really is a battle for second place here, as Donald Trump holds such a lead. Homer Simpson is currently the one furthest behind. He's nearly, I think he's 30 points roughly, 29 points behind Donald Trump. When you look at frame number 7, Chicken Little goes in for a... It's a split. This is very bad for him. He needs to try it. Oh, that's 2 front. Yeah, that's 2 front on, only 2. He nearly got it, but it's not good enough. Donald Trump's trying to view his stamps here. He has none because he's Donald Trump, and he probably doesn't go bowling that often. 9 pins. Donald Trump, I think, has done very well every round. I think the worst thing he's got is a spare 7. Yep, spare 7 is the worst thing he's got. What will Archie do here? Strike! Archie has now pulled ahead of Chicken Little. Archie now holds a firm grip on the second place spot with 2 frames to go. Homer Simpson, 8 pins. He's tied with Chicken Little when you look at frame number 7. That's risky. Can he get both? He just does. That was scary for him. He could still come back and take second place off Archie. Chicken Little there. Not a great throw, but he didn't get a spare last time, so as long as he gets a spare now, it's okay. He does get the spare. Spare 7. We've got 1 more frame to go for both Chicken Little and Archie. Donald Trump, only 7 pins there. This could be the first non-spare for Donald Trump. It doesn't look good. 9 pins. Ooh, but he's on 169. He's on 169. Archie, strike. Archie. There's a small chance Archie could come back and strike against Donald Trump. We're on the final frame here. When you look at it, when you look at frame 8, it's 131, 131, 160, and I think Archie's on 140 something. Nice spare! Homer Simpson is on 149. He has got a spare. He's bowling, and he gets 9 pins. He has finished on 168, 1 pin behind Donald Trump's frame 9. Chicken Little here, can he do well? Oh no, it's another split for him. He's 1 point behind Homer Simpson when you look at frame 9. He needs the spare, and he just can't get it. Chicken Little is out at 157. He really fell off there with 2 splits at the end. Donald Trump, though, he has the ironclad lead, but Archie on a double strike could do something here. 9 pins there by the ex-president. He is probably going to pick up the spare, and he does. He will be going for an extra conversion round. He's on 179, and nice that puts him on 189. He has definitely won out here against the other 2. Archie now, can he do anything? Oh my goodness, he nearly got that strike. That was nearly a triple. The pin wobbled though. And he misses! He misses, he choked! That's really bad there for Archie, but Donald Trump wins on 189. Archie will have to hope second place in the other go doesn't do as well. So we have Group 2 here. We have Peter Griffin, LeBron James, Barack Obama, and Pokimane. 180 is what second place needs to qualify. Peter Griffin immediately opens the game with a strike. How will LeBron James cope? Not particularly great there. Again, 180 is what second place needs to be.
Good pickup.
Archie had a chance to beat Donald Trump there. If he got that spare, he would have overtaken. He would have been on 181, and he would have been only needing 8 pins to tie. So he really choked then. In America, that's called pulling a Falcons. But back to this bowl, we have Peter Griffin, who got a strike. LeBron James with a spare 7. Obama with a spare 8. Though in the first frame, it doesn't matter if you get a spare, how you get the spare, because it's always 10 points. Plus whatever you get in the next one. Now into round number 2, what will Peter Griffin do? 8 pins there, solid throw. If he gets these 2, he'll be on 20, and it looks like he does. Yes, he gets that. He is on 20 pins. Everyone has it. Oh, LeBron James there bowling a strike. He is not going into the light. Peter Griffin looked like he could be possibly pulling away, but LeBron James' strike there means he ties with Peter Griffin. Barack Obama with 9 pins. Can he? Oh, that's a slow bowl by Obama. That's going wide. That's not a great bowl there by Obama, as we just see it roll away. He is now behind, and with no points of extra bonus points in the next go from the spare. Pokimane doing very well here. 9, can she get the spare? She does. She is still in this. Now we have Peter Griffin. How will he do?
Nice
and
one.
It's a strike. Peter Griffin looks like he is probably the best at the moment. But can LeBron James challenge him?
2 for 2.
Yes, he can. LeBron James gets a double strike, which means he will be in the lead. What will Barack Obama do? He needs to do something good here. 7 pins is not great. Again, though, he didn't get a spare, so as in the last frame, so he just needs a spare now. He gets the spare, so he is still in with a shot. What will Pokimane do here? 2 spares, and it's another spare. She goes for another bowl, and it's another spare. Pokimane just keeps picking up spares here. But Peter Griffin and LeBron James look like the 2 front runners at the moment.
2 in a row.
It's a double for Peter Griffin. He has put pressure on LeBron James. Who will take the lead? Archie, if I was Archie, I would be scared at the moment. LeBron James cannot get to the turkey, but he can get a spare, which he does. Okay, here goes Obama.
Nice one.
And it's a strike. Obama is not going out quietly. I mean, he is an ex-president, so he is probably going to try and do as well as he can, because becoming the president is probably a hard job when you think about it. How many people there are in America and how many presidents there are in America. Peter Griffin here, can he get the turkey? No, he can't, and it's a split. It's a split. He's trying to line it up to try and get that ricochet effect. This is a good chance, and it's wide. That's very bad for Peter Griffin. It's now time for LeBron James to try and take the lead. And again, Pokimane has just got spare after spare after spare. Could be ahead of him now. When you look at frame 4, LeBron James is 1 point ahead, and that spare is not going to help. Barack Obama, 9 pins. So and probably a spare here, as long as he doesn't choke this one, which he doesn't. How will Pokimane deal with this here? She still has a shot, and it's a strike! She finally gets a strike. No more spare after spare after spare after spare. That sounded like the spare, but I said spare. Peter Griffin here, 9 pins. Can he pick this one up to stay in the game? He does. Great pick up there. It's now time for LeBron James. He is probably leading, and that was almost a split, but it wasn't for him. He just goes for a power bowl down the middle. That's what we like to see, not one of those loose little baby throw ones. Again, LeBron James is probably the biggest and strongest person in this competition because he is a big basketball player. And Barack Obama picks up the spare. It's time for Pokimane here. What will she do? Not a spare, 9 pins, but she can probably pick up the spare. I have to say, Pokemon's probably been the most, she's been consistent. LeBron James has probably been a bit more consistent because he has got strike, or he has been as consistent with picking up spares and strikes, but he's got more strikes. Peter Griffin there with the spare. That keeps him in the game. Remember, 180 is what second place needs to get into the final. They need to beat 180. LeBron James picks up the spare. So he is probably leading now. Barack Obama.
Nice one.
A great strike there by Barack Obama. He is not out of it yet. He is still holding in there. It's anyone's game at the moment. So and a strike by Pokimane. Great strike there by the streamer. And Peter Griffin there, the ball went just wide. It's curled away from the middle. You need to hit the middle for that strike. And he doesn't get the spare. That is not good for Peter Griffin. He is possibly out. LeBron James bowls another strike. He has not got a spare or a strike in any frame. Same for Pokimane. Barack Obama though. Oh, that's a good throw there, but Obama's probably hoping for a strike with that bowl, and he picks up a spare. Good job by what's his name?
2 for 2.
Oh, Pokimane gets a strike. And more importantly, how did I forget the most not the most voted for president? That's changed since the previous election.
Nice one.
And a strike by Peter Griffin. But let's get back to that point. How did I forget who Barack Obama was? We now have LeBron James. Peter Griffin throwing a strike there. Just looking at those scores. Peter Griffin's on 148. LeBron James is on 153. Obama's on 137. And Pokimane's on 100. And I'm going to say 126, 136. At least. How will LeBron James deal with this? So going into frame 9 for LeBron James, this is quite a big moment. He has got the lead. Remember, it's 180 points required to win. So just looking at all of that, that is still anyone's game, and still anyone could get over 180. Archie, who is probably watching this, is terrified knowing that he might not make the final, and he will be executed. Because, yeah, I forgot to mention, this bowling boat, you've probably seen all the deaths, but we're killing off anyone who doesn't win. We've now got Barack Obama. How will Barack Obama cope here? He's on 137. He is the one furthest behind. He needs to get some strikes here. And Pokimane, again with the double strike, looks like she could possibly pull ahead of 180. Again, LeBron James on 173. He only needs 8 pins to catch up with, to overtake Archie. But I think LeBron James will probably win this division, or this is a division. You've got a group of 4. It's 153. Obama is probably out, meaning Donald Trump is pumping the air knowing that he is the best president at bowling. It's time for Pokimane here. And it's a spare. Pokimane being what's his name? LeBron James. How did I forget LeBron James? He's probably the second best basketballer of all time.
2 for 2.
And it's a strike by Peter Griffin. Peter Griffin has proven he is not out of the competition yet, though this is his final bowl. You look at his frame 8 though, 138, 163, 144, 163, so he's the furthest behind. But Pokimane's strikes have put her at the same score as LeBron James. Both are on 173. Both only need 8 pins to qualify. Peter Griffin will have to do something miraculous here to stay in the game, and that's probably not enough. 8 pins. He's on 166. He's on 176. This is going to be the throw that determines if he goes to 186. 186 is really good though. It's better than Archie. Archie has to hope LeBron James doesn't do that. Archie is now out of the competition. LeBron James is on 183. He's on 193 actually. This is enough for him to qualify. As now, the big question is, can he get this and get a spare in every frame? And he does, 203, a very good score there by LeBron James. Barack Obama, though, is probably out. I mean, he's done a good job, 161, plus that spare. it's going to be a score in the 170s at least, so he's done a good job. The only problem is the other bowlers have just done so much better, but he finishes on a strike, which is nice, though he will be executed still. 173 is a solid score, but everyone else has done a better job. Now, Pokimane needs 187 to qualify here, and that's split. She's on 187 already, and she just misses out on being a pro bowler and getting a split in everyone. She still qualifies though. Archie, Peter Griffin and Obama, all out. And that concludes part number 2. Part number 3, we'll see the last 3 bowlers go up in the final. Whoever gets the highest score wins. That will be coming out tomorrow on the day of this video's release. I mean, you could be watching this 10 years in the future. That video is already out. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, consider liking and subscribing, and I hope to see you in another video.